Why did Kyle not give the ball to Mostert and Deebo more than he did? I don't know, man, because Kyle's a genius, man. Why would you give the ball to your two best running backs when the defense expects that? It's much smarter to just abandon your run game and put the whole game onto the shoulders of your backup quarterback. And then when he makes a mistake or two, to blame him. That's the way you coach. It bothers me. I mean, Kyle, you need to take responsibility for not getting the ball into the hands of your two best players on offense. That's on you. There's very little accountability in the NFL. I don't work in the NFL, but it seems like the way the NFL works is everyone is setting up someone to blame. If this goes wrong, it's on you. Everyone, from GMs to the coaches to the players. And Mullins is always the one who gets the blame. You know, it's never like Kyle comes out and is like, you know what? I want to take responsibility. I want to hold myself accountable. The call on 4th and 1, I didn't like it. Wasn't good in retrospect. Here's 3 specific things I did that weren't that great. He'll never do that. That's a level of accountability you don't see in the NFL because coaches think they're just opening themselves up to get fired. So they'll say stuff like, I got to coach better. I got to do better. And it sounds good, but it's not specific. And if you ask him, all right, Kyle, name one thing specifically that you could do better, he'll be like, well, I'm not going to get into specifics. But if you ask him, hey, Kyle, what did you think of Nick Mullins' performance? He'll be like, well, you know, the quarterback sneak can't happen. False start in the quarterback sneak can't happen. Interception in the red zone can't happen. Oh, okay. So you have like 3 or 4 things specifically that you don't like about his performance, but nothing specific to say about yourself. No accountability. And Kyle's really a good coach. But when I question him as a head coach, where's the accountability? When Kyle constantly says, and you know, he doesn't always do this. Sometimes after losses, he'll blame himself. But when he does the thing where he's like, hey, you know what? I did well. I did pretty good. They need to do better. Well, that's the attitude that the rest of the team rubs off on. You know, that's the attitude Mike McGlinchey has. The attitude Trent Williams has. I played well. It's the attitude Laken Tomlinson has. I was good. I was fine. And so everything gets put on the low guy in the totem pole, the backup quarterback, you know, the backup nickelback. Hey, we would have won, but we had this backup on the field who stinks. Actually, why don't you be honest and take some real accountability? Anyway, Kyle, you're really a very, very good coach, but this is the next step. You're so good. This is the bar I hold you at. Accountability. Because when you don't take it, no one else takes it. And then that's a problem. Big picture, though, I don't expect that the Niners aren't necessarily done. My dad's going to come on tomorrow and tell me that they're done. I don't know. I still think they're going to be Washington and Dallas. I still think they're going to be 7-7 week 16. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This was the best opponent left on the Niners schedule. Arizona and Seattle don't look particularly good. Those two just lost yesterday. So we'll see. All right, we got questions. We lost because Trent Taylor wasn't on the field. LOL. Yeah. Why? He wasn't even on the sideline. What happened there? Were you the reporter that Kyle used to get snippy with? LOL. Why don't you ask him tough questions anymore? Did the Niners tell you to back off? Yes, he did get snippy with me. I think I still do ask tough questions sometimes, but they did go to the Super Bowl last year, and he is a good coach, and he does have a backup quarterback this year. I'm not going to really be that hard on him. But next year, I'm putting him right back on the hot seat. You wait. You freaking wait. I could put him back on the hot seat next week. You watch out, Kyle. You lose to Washington, all bets are off. And you know what? Kyle coaches better when I put him on the hot seat. So I might have to do that. I'm going to consider it my quality control meeting. Good question. How is cut Jimmy D4 don't resign Sherm and don't pick up Mike's 5th-year option? How much did that give us? Quite a bit. Cut Jimmy D4, don't resign Sherm, don't pick up 5th-year option. Thing is, you got to sign Trent Williams and give an extension to Fred Warner. It's going to take up a lot of money. A lot of money, and the cap's not going up. Good question, but they don't have a lot of wiggle room. Washington defense better than the Bills. Yeah, but that Washington offense isn't explosive, and the Niners defense is going to look good next week. I think the Niners defense is going to look good next week. I love Alex Smith. God love him, but he's not going to do what Josh Allen did today. He's going to look like Jared Goff the previous week, my opinion. My opinion. Grant, the questions aren't changing. I'm sorry. My bad. You enjoy solid cover 3 all game. I can't stand it. I hate cover 3. Can't stand it. Oh my God. Really not a fan. I'm a man-to-man coverage guy. You know that. I am a man-to-man coverage guy. I understand the benefits of zone sometimes, but dude, when the offense is completing 80% of their passes, it ain't working. It's time to cover someone. Zone is cool, but you're not covering anyone. You're covering grass. The Niners weren't even contesting throws. The guy would catch the ball and say, all right, well, let's go rally and make the tackle. No! Pass coverage starts before the guy gets the ball, not after. That's weak. The whole let's rally and make the tackle pass coverage, that ain't it.